Hello everyone, welcome to the Spooky Noodles Podcast. Today we will be covering the story of SCP-1981, also known as Ronald Reagan Cut Up While Talking. This story was written by user Digiwizard on the SCP Foundation's website. This SCP has a great silly to disturbing ratio. I was a little nervous to cover this SCP because I feel like even muttering the title is enough to get on a watch list, but I guess we'll see. Anyways, what exactly is shown in SCP-1981? Item number, SCP-1981. Object class, safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-1981 is to be kept inside a secure video storage unit at the Media Archive of Site. When in use, SCP-1981 should not be removed from its casing or exposed to any strong magnetic sources. A Betamax home video system and an analog television has been provided in Observation Theater O2 at Site, as well as video equipment to record viewings. Description: SCP-1981 is a standard Betamax tape. Ronald Reagan Cut Up While Talking has been handwritten on the adhesive sticker and felt tip pen. Laboratory analysis indicates that SCP-1981 is made of ordinary material and serial numbers correspond with home cassette tapes produced in September of 1980. SCP-1981 was initially encountered by a filing clerk in the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in 1991, who upon watching it, alerted the police with the intent to find the tape's creator to press obscenity charges. A low-level police investigation was conducted, at which point the Foundation was alerted and secured SCP-1981. Class A amnestics were administered before could be notified. Further investigation of the library's records by Foundation personnel failed to yield any leads on SCP-1981's origin. SCP-1981 appears to be a home video recording of former United States President Ronald Reagan delivering his Evil Empire speech to the National Association of Evangelicals at Sheraton Twin Towers Hotel, Orlando, Florida, on March 8, 1983. However, at 1 minute and 10 seconds, the speech begins to deviate heavily, eventually resembling no known speech ever made by Reagan. Beginning at approximately 5 minutes, multiple incisions, lacerations, and penetration wounds can be seen being slowly inflicted, though no corresponding source of these wounds is visible. Despite suffering bodily harm that would likely incapacitate an ordinary person, Reagan will continue to deliver his speech until either his vocal cords are severed or the tape degrades to static at 22 minutes and 34 seconds. I stumbled upon this SCP very recently and I wasn't sure whether I was scared or amused. I guess a lot of both. I'm not a big fan of the title. I think it's a little too right to the point. The number of this SCP is pretty meta though. 1981 was actually the year that Reagan assumed office. Somehow it took me a while to figure out the correlation between the number and that. But anyways, I really like SCPs that are simultaneously hilarious and unsettling. If you enjoyed that story, please consider sticking around for more. Next Sunday, we will be returning to our exploration of yokai. Our sources are linked in the show notes. If you've got any suggestions or tips for our future episodes, please contact us at our email spookynoodlespod@gmail.com or at our Twitter @spookynoodles. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. Make sure to keep your taste for horror alive by watching the next episode of Spooky Noodles on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, or YouTube. Thank you for listening.